Hi friends, I am so excited to be with you today, and I'm so glad you've joined us because I want to share with you a quick, easy, and what I think is a beautiful eyeshadow look with a very little known eyeshadow palette. I think it's especially appropriate for those of us who are over 50, over 60, over 70 who have mature skin. So I hope you'll stay with us for that look. And in the meantime, I want to welcome all of you who are new to my channel. My name is Elise. I'm a professional working makeup artist whose passion is helping those of us who are over 50 look on the outside how we feel on the inside so we can look and feel our confident best. And I hope you'll become a member of our family of subscribers. And all you need to do is hit that subscribe button. And also, if you hit that bell icon, which is below the video and to the right, you'll be notified every time we have a new video available, which is every Thursday. And I thank you so much in advance if you decide to do that. So I wanted to share with you this eyeshadow look because it's an eyeshadow palette that I rarely heard mentioned on YouTube, and it's really a gorgeous palette. The combination of colors is so unusual, and I think, at least when I first looked at it, I thought, whoa, I'm not quite sure what to do with all of this. But it really turns out that this combination is extraordinary. It's one of the most interesting collections of colors that I've worked with. It's by a makeup artist who has a cosmetics line, and her name is Eve Pearl. And she is a professional working makeup artist who does the makeup for the women on The View. She is extremely talented. She has a full line of makeup products, and this particular product that I'm going to be talking about today is her eyeshadow palette called The Ultimate, and I'll show it to you. It's very compact, as you can see, and I'll close that mirror so it's not quite as glaring. But as you can see, it's an interesting assortment of colors. There's a black, a brown, there's a green that has a little bit of shimmer to it. There is a light pink, a gold that has a little bit of shimmer to it, and then a light beige color. And I usually tend to go toward matte looks, but the interesting thing about the shimmer in this particular eyeshadow palette is that it's a very soft shimmer. So it doesn't show up a great deal, but it just gives a little interesting oomph to the eye look. So I kind of enjoy using it. So I'm going to just start right in, and as Eve Pearl says when she demonstrates this look, and by the way, her products are sold on her website as well as on QVC. And it's interesting because she says, you know, it doesn't matter. You can just go in messy and it all comes together in the end when you blend it in with the brushes. So I'm going to go in a little bit messy. I'm going to start with this light color over here on the side, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And then I'm going to go in with, combine a little bit of the brown and the black and use it along my lash line and in my crease area. And then I'm also going to use in the crease area this pink color. And that just adds a beautiful additional quality. I can't quite describe it, but it really makes a difference. That pink is just the right shade of pink. And then the gold is for the center of the eyelid. And the green also is used along with the black for eyeliner. And what Eve Pearl says is that the green just adds a little more interest and fun to that black eyeliner look. It makes it just glow a little bit more. So we're going to dive in and give this a go and see what you think. I'm going to start off with a somewhat flat brush, and I'm going to use that to pack on the light color on my eyelid. Then tap off my brush, and then I'm going to, and excuse me, I'm going to be looking down into a magnifying mirror, which is something I absolutely have to use, and maybe you do as well. I'm going to go in and just put that lighter color all over my lid. I'm also going to take that lighter color, I'm going to use a much smaller brush, and this happens to be a Robert Jones brush, and I'll put the information about all of the brushes and the product in the description area, by the way, of the video. So I'm going to take that light color again and just going to tap it off, and then I'm going to put it underneath the arch of my eyebrow, and that just helps lift that eye area. And then I'm going to take a brush that has a little bit of give to it. It's not real firm, and it is a soft brush. Whoops, has something on it. A softer brush. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in the brown, tap it off, and then I'm going to put that in the crease area of my eye, and I'm going to lift it slightly above the crease area because I do have a hooded eye and I want that shadow color to show. And I did use an eye base or an eye primer on my eyelids before going in with any eyeshadow. And the eye primer that I used was this one by Urban Decay, and it's in a color called Eden, which matches my skin tone pretty well. And I did that so I could cover up any discoloration on my eyelid area. And it also makes the shadow just adhere a little bit better and stay in place without creasing and smudging. Then I'm going to take the brush that Eve Pearl actually includes with some of her makeup products. It has an angled brush on one end and a blending brush on the other. And I'm going to go into that brown with that angled brush. And this is where it gets messy. And I'm just going to put it on in the crease. And then I'm going to take a little bit of brown and a little bit of black together. And I'm just going to go across along the base of my eyelid. So this is going to act like an eyeliner. And then at the end, I'm going to go up higher above the base of my lid because that helps lift my eye area. And when I do the shadow in the crease, I'm also going straight out from the top of that crease area rather than just follow the lid line all the way down, because as I go straight out, it sort of forms a backward 7 on that eye area. That lifts that eye area. So I'm going to take a fluffier blending brush. This happens to be a Morphe brush, and again I'll put the number of the brush in the description area below. And I'm going to just use that brush to blend everything together. And notice I'm blending upwards, so I want to bring that shadow up. And then I'm going to take a brush that has not been used, and it's always good to have a brush that has nothing on it that you can also use to blend those edges. And then I'm going to take that pink color that we talked about earlier, and I think this is really interesting. I'm going to put that on the inner part of that crease area and bring it into the brown. And it just gives a certain lightness and almost a glow to that area just by adding the pink. It softens it, and I think it really makes a beautiful look. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to go back in and blend this area. And then to soften the edges even more, because one thing we don't want with any kind of eyeshadow application or any harsh lines or areas of demarcation, I'm just going to take that soft color that we used on the lid area and add just a little bit to the very edge of where I used the brown and the pink shadow, and that will help blend everything in perfectly. And now for the green that she has in this particular 6-pan eyeshadow palette. What she suggests to do with the green is to put it along on top of the eyeliner just to make it more interesting and to just give a little bit more sort of a boom to the lid area. And I'm going to just blend that in with another Robert Jones brush that's sort of a pencil brush. And you see how softly that blended it out? So you have just a touch of the green along with the black and brown that I used to line the eye. I think that's such a soft, beautiful look, and that green does just add a little bit more interest to that eye area. And then for the gold, I'm going to take a flat brush this time, and I'm just going to put that on in the very center of the eyelid. And this has a little bit of shimmer to it, but can you see how that lightens up that area and really gives a nice glow to the eyes? This particular eyeshadow grouping to me is almost foolproof. It's quite amazing how easy it goes on, and it's so highly pigmented that you really need very little, and it just blends so beautifully. So that is the final look. I just wanted to share it with you. I'm going to go off camera and finish this look, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I finished up the eye makeup on the other eye, and in addition to that, I also ramped up the look of my eyebrows to sort of match the intensity of my eye makeup. I added a little bit more brown and pink in the crease area and above the crease of my eyes. I also put in some of the brown eyeshadow on the outer third of each eye, just to give a little bit more definition and delineation to that eye area. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and if so, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Eve Pearl is someone I hope you'll check out. She does have an amazing lineup of products, and again, I particularly love this Ultimate palette. I hope you'll leave a comment in the comment section below, because I'd love to know if you have a favorite eyeshadow palette that's your go-to palette that you really love and you rely on a regular basis. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate the gift of your time, and I hope you'll join us next Thursday for an additional video. And I hope you'll also stay happy and healthy and have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks so much.